And as a fun-filled trip to the movie theater ended up being a frightening trip to the hospital for a Louisville 2-year-old. 2 weeks ago, Alicia Williams dropped her daughter off at a local daycare. They were taking the kids to the movies that day. However, Williams' daughter never made it inside the theater. The 2-year-old daughter was left unattended in the back of the car for nearly 2 hours. Quentin Smith speaks with the mother. So, Quentin, how is the 2-year-old doing since this incident?
Well, Scott, her name is Harmony, and she's doing much better now. In fact, when I met her today, she was running around the yard with a big smile on her face. But for her mother, she's still upset. Harmony was left in the car for over an hour in the sweltering heat. Now, this mother wants answers. This is 2-year-old Harmony Williams. She's running around and enjoying some serious fun time with her cousins.
She's fun. She's just everywhere. Everybody loves her anywhere she goes. You know, she doesn't meet strangers.
Alicia Williams is Harmony's mother and says she's thankful to be able to hold her daughter in her arms again because just a few weeks ago, she received a scare that Harmony was rushed to the hospital.
I don't want any other parent to have to go through that, like, ever. No parent should have to go through that.
2 weeks ago, Williams says she dropped her daughter off at House of Fame Daycare in Louisville. That day, the daycare was taking more than 24 students on a field trip to see The Lion King. When they got to the theater, all of the kids got out of the vehicle except for Harmony.
When I got there, they had her in the room, and I could, hear her crying, so I was relieved that she was crying. I knew she was okay because she was crying. And when I got in there, that's when the EMT lady told me that she had been left in the car for over 2 hours.
Williams says she was told the owner of the daycare eventually realized Harmony was missing and immediately went back to the car, which is where the 2-year-old was found.
I mean, I don't think she intentionally did it, but it was still carelessness at the end of the day, because, that's why you have protocols to do head counts and things like that when you have a business like that.
From the investigation, I think it was an accident. I think the daycare owner said it wasn't just a mistake. It was an accident.
But despite it being an accident, Williams is still seeking justice for her daughter. An investigation is now underway. The owner of the daycare has been summoned to appear in court for contributing to the neglect of a child charge. Now, this Louisville mother says she's hoping her scare prevents something like this from ever happening to another child.
I didn't feel like it was right for her to still have her daycare open until after, the investigation was closed, because she shouldn't have other kids, under her care until it was solved.
Now, Williams also filed a report with the State Department of Health regarding this incident. MSDH released this comment saying, in part, "We did receive a complaint and are investigating with our legal department. Once the investigation is complete, we will issue a report," end quote. Now, we also reached out to the owner of the daycare, and she says she does not want to comment on the matter at this time. The owner will appear in court on September 10th. Scott?
All right, Quentin, thank you very much. So glad to hear that Harmony is okay.